Good morning. Welcome to my stream, my Tuesday writing stream. How is everyone? James is here. Oh, first I want to say thank you for all the birthday wishes, especially Mark and Tonya. I just saw their comments and yeah, wrote a little something back to them. So thank you very much. It's always good to hear from you guys. Tonya is she's watching the streams later, and yeah, she's really always writing comments under the streams and how far she's come. I think she wrote that she got 18K this month with writing, with watching my streams and writing. So yeah, that's always cool. So hi, Tonya, and Mark as well, of course. Thank you. And I already had a little chat with James about sleeping habits. Yeah, oh yeah, and James started. We could start this habit actually. How is everyone this the time of day? And for James, it's 1 a.m. How was your birthday? Yeah, it was good. Yesterday, in the evening or in the afternoon, we played a card game with the kids, and we also had some nice meal. We ordered some sushi, which everyone enjoys in our family. And so, yeah, a quiet little birthday. I didn't have a real celebration. I also sometimes I invite my sister and some people over, but this time I was like, I'm not feeling like too big of a celebration. I just wanted to have my little core family. And we also had a nice breakfast, which I already told you yesterday. So yeah, that was nice. And I didn't get much sleep. Yeah, I think we stayed up little bit too long yesterday. We got taken away, and I woke up pretty early, like around 5, because of the birds. It's spring, and the birds are too loud for me. So I woke up like 5 and couldn't fall back asleep. And yeah, that's okay. James took a 4.5-hour nap because I was like, okay, James, we were in the stream yesterday and said you just woke up, and now you're here again. So you kind of stayed up the whole time, but he took a nap, which is really good. And 45, no, not 45, but 4.5 hours is good, I think, before a night shift. I don't know, I don't have any experience, but it sounds good. So, oh, Aramis is here. Hello, everybody. Today I'm editing what I've written for Camp Nano so far. Okay, it sounds like fun. Editing is a double-edged sword, isn't it? Did you already read through what you've written? Sometimes I feel discouraged first when I read again through the stuff I've written, and I'm like, I thought it was better. But that's what editing is for. I mean, we shouldn't have too high standards with what we've written the first time or the second time. James, some of my coworkers are having insomnia right now. Kind of slows my roll on complaining. Yeah, I struggle when I don't sleep good. Sometimes it just happens, and when it happens over a longer period of time, I don't know, it's probably not insomnia for myself, but I just know it. Sleep is very important for me. So I'm always always when James says, oh, he had to do another night shift, I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine. I'm always worried. Dilara's here. Hello, good morning. After 5 days being terribly sick. Oh no. Today I wanted to go back to my regular routine. Wish me luck. Take it slow. And yes, I remember you saying during the weekend, during Michael's event, I saw your comment that you are feeling sick, and so it's good that you're feeling better now. But take it slow. Don't stress out your body too much, and don't stress out yourself too much. Loretta, good morning. Hello. It's your first read through, so enjoy it. I mean, the fun thing is when I find older texts I've written, like text I haven't seen for a while. It's always like, oh, that's so cool. I get excited again for a story. It's only sometimes when I read through something I've recently written. I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's probably not the same for everyone, but a three-edged sword. Editing is a three-edged sword. What you wrote, what it becomes, what actually any good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's uh, because I'm in this editing phase with my novel right now. That's why I've been thinking about this a lot. It's so good when you can kind of detach from your writing and really be an editor in that moment. Like when you read a text from a friend or from just another person, it's easier to say, okay, this isn't so good. You could make some changes here and there. So, but with your own work, it's usually, I don't know, perfectionism maybe. I don't know why it's just too personal sometimes, probably. Or we all have this voice in our head that's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're too bad. You're not good enough. I don't know. The card of the day before we jump into our first sprint is the Two of Wands, which perfectly fits. Let me get the card from yesterday, I think. Yesterday, we talked about limiting beliefs, that kind of trap us. We want to move forward, and our own limiting beliefs, like during editing, I don't know, I will never do this right. I don't know. I'm just talking about my own experience. That's fine. But the Two of Wands says, get out of your comfort zone. You have the world in your hands. You can do anything. You can reach all your goals. Just get out of your comfort zone once in a while and don't let yourself uh, kept back by your limiting beliefs. Stay positive. You can do it. Yeah. So a very good card for us today for our writing projects. So let's have a marshmallow and jump into the first sprint. Yeah, I wish you all good luck and fun. Here we go. Okay. Sprint number 1 is over. How did everybody do? I started, yeah, reading with the scene I finished yesterday. And I already have some ideas how I want to continue. I want to connect this scene or some people in this scene who are minor characters, but it's the first scene, so I want to connect it to the climax because the people are there as well, and I think I haven't done this yet, not in a good enough way. So I'm working on that. I always love or enjoy connecting things, within the manuscript or within the novel. I also really enjoyed this during working on my first novel because it kind of enriches everything when you read it and find those connections. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Awesome. Aramis edited the first page, and James got 250 words and some organizing of notes, which is very important. Hello, Jess. I am writing out potential answers. First, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm writing out potential answers to interview questions for an interview I have later. Oh, that's awesome. Is this an interview about your writing? With someone who's interested in your writing? That's awesome. Ooh, interview. That's exciting. Probably also a bit scary. I don't know. I would be scared. But yeah, that's good that you're preparing for that. So, oh, I wish. So it's in other circumstances? Or do you mean, is it a job interview, maybe? I was immediately thinking, oh, but that's still cool. It is for a college professor position. Oh, that's nice. That's also exciting, I think. Yeah, and of course you want to go in there prepared. So that's good, yeah, to imagine what questions will come up. Usually there are certain kinds of questions you can prepare a little bit for. So yeah, and good luck, I would say. So probably very important. Dilara, good, made tea and bread. I'm reviewing an author Tuber's book. Ooh, awesome. I might just read the whole stream today or write during the last sprint. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good plan, especially if you want to take it slow. And is it a good book? Do you want to say, is this an already published book? It sounds like it because you're reviewing it and not beta reading. I've been thinking now about now that I'm getting closer to the finish line. I mean, I've been saying I'm getting closer to the finish line for a year now, I think. But I'm thinking about, especially with the English version of my manuscript, to give it to readers, which is like really scary. But I'm thinking about, asking people if they are interested when I'm done to read the final version of my manuscript. Oh God, just speaking it out loud is so scary. But the tarot card today said, have to get out of your comfort zone. Oh my God. So yeah, so if anyone is interested, it will still take a bit of time, probably, but yeah, to read. So, but I would love to know. Oh yeah, here it is. It's Blood of the Lily by S.T. Houston. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's cool. And the title is nice. I love it. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's especially scary when people read your work. It's better when I know it's just, someone bought it from Amazon. I don't care what they think. But with people sending them your work is like very, very scary. Mark also joined us. Did I actually say hello to Mark joined us during the sprint? And Emmy also. Hello, hello. Thanks again for the birthday wishes, Mark. I already started the stream with that. And Loretta made some coffee that she got in a book subscription box, and it's called Poison Apple. Isn't that cool? And a bit scary as well. So I hope it's not really poisonous. Otherwise, it would be not so funny. Mm. And Loretta made the coffee and started writing in my journal. Awesome. Jess, I do my best to foster the creative arts in my students. Ah, that's awesome. That's very good. I think creativity is, we all need it. It's very healing and fun. I think all humans are inherently, do you say like that? Creative in some form, some way. So it's always good. Very good. Mark, I've been making breakfast, trying to figure out what Loretta's with new image shows. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where is Loretta? I think it's a person and a beam of light. Or, I don't know. Sorry. It's too small for me. Um, person shining a beam into the night sky? Question mark, and been happy to be here. Awesome. That's a good start of the day. Yes, and we are happy that you're here too. I will definitely have a look at this book. I have said this so often. I should really, actually, for my birthday, I got from my parents-in-law, I got some money for books, So maybe this is the best time to really, but I don't know if they are available in this company. That's a German bookstore company. But maybe it's a good time to get some author-tubers books. I have just this one book, this horror story collection, which is pretty cool. But I've always thought I want to read more books from self-published authors to support them, of course, and have some fun with the different kinds of works. Emmy, I feel physically and mentally exhausted. Oh no, so we'll be taking it slowly. Yeah, that's good. Don't think we'll write this morning. Yeah, take it slow. Do something or do nothing. I would wanted to say do something that's fun or so, but sometimes it's good just to do nothing, not always do anything. Mm. Yep, a kid maybe with a flashlight. Yeah, that's awesome. And a flashlight into the universe. There's such a beautiful meaning. James? Oh, I think Loretta is safe from her coffee. The company doesn't want to kill its subscribers. Yeah, it would be a bit stupid to send out poisonous coffee to all the subscribers. Yeah. Oh, would love to buy your book once it's published. Yeah. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary, isn't it? But it's also cool, of course. Um, I know that Loretta bought my German novel, which is really cool. But of course, I'm looking forward to publish something in English. But like I said, it's especially scary if you don't really, mm, yeah, you know how I talk. I mean, all over the place probably, and I don't know if my English is good enough. I've been working with different tools, and that's why I also want to have beta readers now for the English manuscript because I think I need people to have a look at it. And yeah, I'm scared that they say it's you cannot publish this, not in English, because I really would love to publish something in English now, especially for you guys. Mm. Yeah, Loretta, one day maybe I'll be able to read it. Yeah, you have to learn a bit more German, and it's about yeah law and stuff like that, lawyers. So it's especially difficult probably when you read it in a language that's not your yeah mother tongue, or if you say it. Ooh, I'd love to be an alpha reader for your book too, Anja. Okay. Yeah, like I said, when I'm done, I think it's a good strategy to do that, to before even thinking about publishing it, to have some people read the work, and especially with the English language. So let's jump into the next sprint. Let's use a blossoming timer, blossoms. And I hope it's working. Ah, yeah, there it is. Enjoy. Okay, my friends, that was sprint number 2. Yay! We did it. I hope you had a good sprint. And yeah, I was quite productive. I'm quite happy with the things I can add to my ending of the novel, which will make it more, yeah, rich, I hope. Yeah, so I'm happy with my progress. And I talked a bit with Emmy on the side because Emmy will be on sick leave for burnout from next week. I first misread it, like that she only has 1 week off, and I was like, that's probably not enough. But like I said, I misread it. Yeah, and 8 to 10 weeks, Emmy got off, and yeah, it's a lot. I can imagine, or I only can imagine because I'm not working in this field, and but in Germany, there's definitely also there are a lot of discussions because, yeah, people in I don't know how you call it, the medical field, in hospitals and nursing homes, everywhere they are like exhausted, and a lot of people leave this field because they feel, yeah, they're just burned and not respected enough. Maybe even they always um, yeah, ask for more money, for instance, and more time, especially. I think most people say that there's just not enough time for all the work they have to do, and there's not enough people, not enough money, probably, and a lot of paperwork they have to do nowadays. And yeah, so I see it in Germany here, and I've been reading about it in the UK as well, but probably also in the US. I think one of the biggest struggles is that, for instance, hospitals are have to earn money, and I think that's just the wrong. It should be like not a capitalistic, thing, that it's like a company, and I think that's the basis for all the problems we have with the medical field here, because it's always about, yeah, we have to keep it earning money to be able to pay them, the people who work there, and we cannot pay them too much because it will get too expensive. And I don't know, I mean, I'm not no expert, but I think then that's why everything is coming to this, yeah, climax now, that not enough people are there, then they don't get enough money. People who work there will get burned out because of those two factors, and then they will leave, and there will be even less people working there. So yeah, it's yeah. And James also could tell a bit about his experiences, and I think that's a great tip you gave here, to let it out, let yourself grumble a little. Bottling it up actually makes it harder to process in a healthy way. Just let yourself see grumbling as thinking out loud. Yeah. I have a lot of coworkers think out loud to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is very helpful, yeah, to talk this out. And even when you get angry with the circumstances, and I mean, I can see some people feeling trapped. I, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who work in those areas are people who really want to help, elderly people who really want to enjoy this work because they came to it for some reason, because that's what they feel like is good work, and then it's probably pretty hard for them to see that, yeah, they're just burned from this job, and yeah, not maybe even not appreciated enough. So, for instance, with the payment and everything. Oh yeah, see, you've also seen it happen with supervisors, yeah. Mm. With my coworkers, I've seen more problems with anxiety and depression. Yes, where work. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard job. I wouldn't be able to do this. It's like one of the hardest jobs in the world. And yeah, and then they're overworked, have anxiety and depression and stress. That's just everything coming together. Yeah, I totally can see that. Aramis edited 3 pages. I'm going to run, eat something. Awesome. Yeah, very good. Take care of yourself, but we'll be back later. Okay. Enjoy the food. James, relative to writing, 250 words. Awesome, mostly in my notes. But those are important, yeah, because those notes are the basis for your writing. I mean, yeah, James, I agree. Other problems arise and everyone feels pressure to keep going because of, yes, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm just thinking of that. Yeah, those people, it's what I also thought, that the pressure just builds up because people leave or are burned out, but you also don't want to, you want to support your colleagues and co-workers, and yeah, it's a mess. And I wonder, yeah, what solutions are there to this whole mess? Because it's such a broad mess, you know, everyone everywhere seems to struggle with that. All the systems are kind of struggling with that. And for instance, here in Germany, we're not even at the height of the elderly people, you know. It's just because we don't have enough young people everywhere, not only in the medical field, and a lot of old people, like for instance, the same as in Japan, the same problem. So it all comes together, and that's one of the fields where you see now already, or have been seeing it for a while, that it's a problem. And like I said, it's not even the height of the problem. It will get even worse, probably. So yeah. Emmy, I made a weird tray the other day. So I was just painting it now. Awesome. And is it a tray like that, I imagine? What kind of material is it of? Oh, yeah. Is it, what's the English word? What you like to do from, what kind, is it from clay or something? Made of clay, so that's what I mean. Sorry, excuse my English. James, keep going because of pressure. Yes. Yeah, yeah, for you it's familiar. You know, you also, and a lot of us feel more internal pressure than external. Mm, yeah, yeah. I mean, you're also in the midst of it with having to take shifts, more shifts than you were used to. And yeah, it's the same problem. I mean, I feel like writing helps me channel a lot of different emotions. Like if I'm angry, might be good to write a battle scene. Yeah, use this energy, the angry energy, for your creativity. Channel it with it. I'm writing about a school, so helps channel a lot of angst. See? Mm. Oh, yeah. That's a good thing about writing. Just what we talked about earlier, that creativity is so, can be so healing. You know, we can, all those bubbled up emotions within us, we can kind of channel them and use them for some kind of project. Mm. Yeah. Okay. So let me set up another timer. Maybe this one is great. It brings some nice colors. My Diwali timer. I always get a bit happier with those colors. I just have to wait for the ads to be finished. Ad number 2, but I can already share it if you want to have a look. Angry energy. Heavy metal is my friend. Yeah, true. I wonder, thinking about creativity, how those people who make the heavy metal music, you know, how those people feel. Yeah, I think they also have a lot of anger maybe within them that they channeled their music. So makes a lot of sense. And they also often criticize how our society is kind of struggling with certain things. Okay, here we go. 40 minutes, that's a long sprint. Enjoy. Okay. 40 minutes of sprinting time, which is quite long, I have to say. So take a break if you work through that. Maybe move a bit. I should definitely move. I'm getting tired. I'm always getting tired during this long sprint. But I'm still very happy with my progress and that scene. There was also some talk in the chat. Um, mm, oh yeah, Daisy joined us. Hello, Daisy. Oh, and you're trying to turn your phone into a webcam. I've also been thinking about different possibilities to stream because I don't know. Sometimes my computer acts up and I have to restart it. And yeah, you know all about my technical problems, but it's difficult. I could use my phone as a camera, but then I couldn't comment. Or maybe I could just go on my computer to YouTube and comment there. Yeah, but so far, yeah, no, I'm not going to change anything. Oh yeah, we talked about a board game, or Emmy and I, because I'm thinking of getting this quite expensive board game, but it seems to be a pretty cool board game. I want to gift it to my friends together with my sister before their wedding. So that's coming up in May. Whew. It's pretty exciting. And yeah, they love board games. We have game nights once in a while, and we're also watching together shows, and that's why I know they love horror shows. So I thought when Emmy mentioned this game, I think she mentioned it yesterday, but she has mentioned it even before. That's when I got this idea that this might be a good gift for a marriage. We'll see. Oh, for a wedding. And yes, we can celebrate. James got 20k words for Nano, which is double the original goal. He said, guess work BS has screwed me up too bit. Yeah, awesome. It's so cool. 20k, that's a lot. And also Emmy, I think she also wrote that she got 19k yesterday. So yeah, similar speed. And James finished reading Harry Potter book number 5. And you're already done with 8 chapters. Yeah, that's a lot. How many books are there? I've forgotten. Yeah, I never read Harry Potter. Just a part of it. But it's on my shelves. But I'm too lazy to get up and have a look. And Emmy would love, is not officially doing Nano, but would love to finish the entire draft by the time my sick leave ends. Estimating 80k if all goes well. Okay. Yeah. But don't overdo it because you're on sick leave. Yeah, James says it here. I think you and I both get in trouble because of the internal pressure. Yeah, comments like that kind of, I'm on sick leave and I want to finish my novel are putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Internal pressure we put on ourselves. At least I'm in good company. Yeah. As my therapist said once, I'm too high functioning to need help. Yeah. But it's not just about how we are functioning, isn't it? That's why I don't think people believe me when I say I need to slow down. Slowing down for me is like dropping a few projects away. I even put a post I want to film for a bit, which was a huge step for me. I usually add projects, not reduce. Yeah, I can imagine it. I see you always doing so many things, and I think it's really cool, but if it's getting too much, I can imagine that it's not easy for you to say, okay, I have to slow down and some of my ideas will have to rest for a while. I can totally see that. Yeah, and Daisy, isn't it great when your therapist tells you that? Yeah, it's like, does it mean I shouldn't come again? Hmm. Oh, Aramis joined us for the last 50 minutes and got one more page edited. Awesome. It is Daisy because I stopped going and paying. See, that's what I thought. Less pressure on my time to schedule appointments and less pressure on your wallet too. Yeah. Mm. But yeah, strange thing for a therapist to say, definitely. Mm. But mm, still, it might be good to have someone to talk out those things. As James said, I just thought James is the therapist for his co-workers. I mean, that's what a therapist does, isn't it? Listen to people, give them the space to talk out loud what's going on and just kind of working through those things. I think a therapist is should be a good listener and non-judgmental and stuff like that. Um, Loretta, I switched to reading. You finished the Pickwick Papers. Yes, I remember you were reading this yesterday. So I started Oliver Twist. Oh, I'm doing a Dickens read along with some booktubers. Oh yeah, that's a nice read along with people. Dickens works. Daisy, yeah, I'd be pissed if my therapist said something like that because it is expensive and I need help. Just because I stumble through life, okay, doesn't mean it could be better. Yeah, exactly. Oh, James, yeah, that's for 20K words. Oh, 7 books. Oh, I'm probably behind. I talk too much with the comments on me. So, oh, I mean, so I used phone as camera before. You can also get an app for this and still use the laptop. Ah, okay. Yeah. Emmy, but my partner felt it was very ineffective to use with many devices. Yeah, that's what would also make me not want to do it. But if, oh yeah, here, Daisy, if it's good for Daisy, I use my old phone where I still can use my actual phone while streaming. Ah, yeah, so you have 2 phones and then, makes sense. I think, especially for streaming, a good setup is key. Just for me, like this every morning. I know it should not take too long for me to set up all the things, so I wanted it to be as easy as possible, so I don't even have to think about it and just can set it up quickly and then. So yeah, trying to find a good setup for yourself with what you have, what you got, is good. James, high functioning but need help. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think of sinkholes that people deal with in Florida. Everything looks fine on the surface, while the bedrock wears away underneath. Yeah, then everything collapses. Yes, I would say it's like high functioning doesn't mean it's good because that's what it's about. You have to look beneath the surface with people, with yourself, for instance. Of course, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, maybe even most of them, show their, mm, like, "Yeah, I'm always relaxed, I'm always in a good mood," or yeah, that's what we do in our society. We are just showing some kind of person, not the true person. When we're out on the streets or working or even meeting with friends, we don't usually really show what's going on inside. And then that's why it's so crazy to say just because someone is high functioning, I think it even sounds not very good, is, yeah, it doesn't mean anything actually, in my opinion. I mean, if you think of high functioning alcoholics and people like that, there's so much going on, or there can be so much going on that it's just stupid to say that. Florida is the "this is fine" meme as a place, but do you guys know the Florida man horoscope? No, it's more accurate than the star signs. Ooh, interesting. It sounds funny. Florida man horoscope. I will have to look this up. Loretta, also high functioning can be an indicator, yeah, of stress and underlying problems. When we are over busy, it is often our brain's way of subverting suffering into something productive. Yeah, we have to be able to slow down to actually process and heal. Yes. And what I'm also thinking about right now is I love to watch this YouTuber who's cleaning houses for depressed people. So she's not showing the people, but you see the state of their apartments, which is usually really horrific. And yeah, those are also high functioning people. They're usually their friends. No one knows about the state of their apartments. They are a mess with lots of stuff and trash everywhere. And it's really, so it just shows that on the outside, everything seems fine for those people, but at home is that's how they really feel inside, And yeah, Daisy, I mean, my brain sees being busy as a break, because I don't have time to think about all the things that make me sad. Yeah, yeah. My husband is a bit like that as well. I think he's working like all the time. He cannot slow down, and yeah, I always think and tell him he has to slow down some time. I mean, I think a lot of people are like that, James. And that's why I just go ahead and embrace my inner crazy. Yeah, that's where we get back to creativity as a tool, to help with everything going on inside ourselves. Oh, really? Google your date of birth in Florida Man and click on the first article. Oh, I will do this. I have to start the next sprint. Mine is Florida man chased by aggressive squirrel and it was raised by a neighbor. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we have to. Okay, let me start the last sprint. What's the time? Okay, 20 minutes. I can afford another 20-minute sprint. And then, oh, then we, yeah, can all try out this new gadget and have some fun. We had very serious topics today, I have to say. Okay, here we go. Enjoy. Okie dokie, that's the end of my stream. And that was a lot of fun. The very funny results of the Florida man horoscope. I think the best answers got Loretta and Mark. Very funny. Oh my god, yeah. That was good, Daisy, that you recommended that. It was a great end for the stream, a fun end. And Aramis edited 4 pictures. I also finished line editing another scene, so very, very happy with that. And yeah, also with the results of the Florida Man horoscope, because James and I are now officially soulmates. We got the same results. Okay, have a great rest of the night shift, rest of the day, and don't be too hard on yourself. Try to relax a bit. I hope Dilara is also feeling better soon, slowly getting better. And I will be back tomorrow. And yeah, if you have time, if you want to join me, I would be very happy about that. See you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao.